Greetings and salutations, and they were lab partners by But How About No. Chapter 9. Kart Conflict. Beginning of text messages. Quirked Up sent a photo. What did you do to my hair, Donatello? Booty Shaker 9000. Braided it? That is a fantastic poof you have there. Quirked Up. Was this your plan all along? Throw me off my anatomy game with giant wavy hair? Booty Shaker 9000. You are throwing many bold accusations at me. Quirked Up. I'm about to throw these hands. Booty Shaker 9000. Put on a hat, you absolute prima donna. Quirked Up. Are you, Donatello Otho von Ryan Hamato, calling me a prima donna? Booty Shaker 9000. Yes. Quirked Up. You will face reckoning by my hands. Booty Shaker 9000. Smiley face. Good luck on your anatomy exam, sweetums. Quirked Up. I just spilled an entire mug of tea on the floor. The machines are watching me. They can smell weakness. Booty Shaker 9000. Wow, that's so sad. Alexa, play Despacito. Quirked Up. Oh, I do not slave all day in the mines. Booty Shaker 9000. You're 20 and in college. Quirked Up. Just to get hit with a frickin' dead meme like this. Booty Shaker 9000. I fail to see how it is different from when you do the exact same. Quirked Up. I'm cute and lovable. Booty Shaker 9000. You're an ache and my gluteus maximus is what you are. Quirked Up. The gluteus maximus is an exterior muscle of the hip, you fucking nerd. The ass is the maximus and the minimus. Booty Shaker 9000. Pot, I'm sure you're acquainted with the kettle. Quirked Up. If I didn't have a physics exam in like 5 minutes, just know that I would deliver the most heinous of insults right now. Booty Shaker 9000. Oh, I'm sure. Good luck. Quirked Up. Thanks, Vomitello. Quirked Up. God gives his hardest battles, basic algebra, to his strongest shoulders. Me, the goofiest goober. Booty Shaker 9000. I'm assuming that went well? Quirked Up. Had it not been for my engineering and medical applications final later today, I would be abusing substances right now. Booty Shaker 9000. Yikes. Quirked Up. Yikes indeed, my dear comrade. Booty Shaker 9000 sent a video. I'm aware that you are taking your test right now, but Mikey insisted that we send you a pick-me-up. Quirked Up. Tell Mikey that my proposal for a mutual, beneficial, and tax-free marriage is still on the table. Tell Leo and Raph that I love them, too. And you're pretty cool, I guess. Tongue emoji. Booty Shaker 9000. And they're alive! How did it go? Quirked Up. My brain is positively mush. But I am officially done for the semester. Booty Shaker 9000. That's wonderful. Any plans now that you're free from the clutches of academia? Quirked Up. I was going to go home for this break, but it's looking like I'm going to be in the dorms until the family reunion for Christmas. So, none yet. I'm going to need a solid 3 days breather from anything science if you're trying to get me to work on the PKK, though. Booty Shaker 9000. Noted. Quirked Up. But I am open to any hangouts after I sleep for approximately 20 hours. Booty Shaker 9000. Post-coma pizza and Mario Kart? Quirked Up. Oh, fuck yeah. Your ass is grass, Donathan. Booty Shaker 9000. I doubt that. Guess who has? You started, spinning your chair around to face Donnie, climbing in your window with the pizza box in hand. 8 fingers and a B in physics. All possible answers point to you, sweetums, Donnie said as he closed the window behind him. Yes, you said, pumping a fist into the air. Final grades just dropped. I'm an actual genius. You're friends with an actual genius, more like, Donnie said. You put up your fists. Right here, right now, Donatello. There's no one to save you, you said. Scoff, he said, rolling his eyes at you. I do believe that we are to partake in the more dignified battle of Mario Kart. You grinned at him, gesturing to your projector set up on your bed. All set up and ready for me to crush you, darling. Is that so? He asked. Donnie gracefully climbed up onto your bunk and got situated in his normal seat, placing the pizza box right behind the projector. You closed your laptop and rose to do the same. You exchanged Donnie a Wii remote for a slice of pizza, immediately shoveling half into your mouth. Donnie looked at you with disgust. It is terrifying how well you would fit in with my brothers. We get along famously, you said. I'm mutuals with Mikey on every social media. You shoved the rest of the slice of pizza into your mouth and started to boot up your console. Please do not remind me, Donnie grimaced. He won't stop asking me to invite you over so the two of you can make the macaron recipe you sent him. Macaroon, you said. Avage, you corrected. Donnie mimicked you with a whiny voice. You grabbed another piece of pizza, eating it with a little more decorum than before. How are we doing this, you asked. I'd assume with the remotes, Donnie said. You swatted his arm. Donnie scooted as far away from you as possible, sticking out his tongue. I mean our battle, dum-dum, you said. Best 2 out of 3 races, best of 2 of 3 overall cups, battle mode. Donnie hummed and thought, depends on the wager. A wager? You asked. What are we betting? Donnie narrowed his eyes at you, contemplating. I want your ABBA hoodie for 2 uninterrupted weeks. You blinked at him. That's a huge ask, Donatello. All's fair in love and hoodie stealing, Donnie said. You still haven't returned my purple one, so I'd like to say this is completely just. You are the bane of my existence, you groaned. Fine, but I want to paint your nails with free creative control on the design. I find that agreeable, Donnie said, holding out a hand. You took it in yours, giving it 2 firm shakes. Okay, in that case, I think we should just do best of 3 cups. Coin toss to decide who gets to pick which ones. I actually have a random generator to pick cups. We had to implement it after the Hamato household after the Coconut Mall incident, he said. You tilted your head at him. Do I want to know? Nope, Donnie said cheerfully. Grab your laptop. I'll get it set up. You nodded, sliding off your bed to snatch your laptop off your desk and hand it to Donnie, before pulling yourself back up onto the bunk bed. Donnie pulled his glasses out of his battle shell and put them on. It always amused you how his glasses hooked onto the side of Donatello's goggles when he was in inhuman form. You wondered how the goggles themselves managed to stay on his head without ears to hold on to, but you figured that was a question for another day. It appears that our first course will be, drumroll please, Donnie said. You obliged, patting your thighs as the generator loaded. The mushroom cup. Nice. Something easy to start out with, you said. Think you'll be able to handle it? Sarcastic laughter. Please boot up the game now, Donnie said, attempting to flick you. You moved your shoulder out of the way, your eyes focused on the projector screen. You pulled up the game and clicked on the racer selection screen. Oh, fuck you. You would be a Rosalina main, you said. Is Yoshi any better, you quote-unquote basic bitch? Yoshi is a classic, you said, bringing a leg up to push Donnie over with your foot. Yoshi is for diaper babies, Donnie said. He pushed your foot away with a look of disgust. Keep your feet away from me, I'm begging. Then beg, you said. You glanced over at him, his half of the screen again. You drive manual? You don't? He asked. Of course, it takes a special class of gamer to be able to handle it. I'm going to make you eat your words, you said, clicking over to start the mushroom cup. Luigi Circuit loaded up on the screen. You closed the pizza box before the race started for fear of marinara-related casualties. The 2 of you started the game in relative quiet, both doing your best to focus on the start. Donnie was incredibly well practiced by the way he seemingly dodged shells and followed along the shortest path. You could tell that he had good amount of hours dedicated to the game. You and Donnie had pulled into first and second place pretty soon into the race, the 2 of you switching positions the entire time. You swore that it was the piece of grease that took you out at the last minute, but there was no way you would have let go of the drift button that early on purpose. Donnie looked at you smug as the scoreboard appeared with Rosalina at the top. If you give up now, I'll only steal your hoodie for 1 week instead of 2, Donnie said, leaning back against the wall with his arms crossed behind his head. Fuck no, you said. You grabbed the 3rd slice from the box, taking a few bites and setting it back down. You were sure to wipe off your hands on your pants this time. We were neck and neck the entire time, Donnie. That doesn't even make logical sense. It was obviously a case of beginner's luck, Donnie said. He blew air on his nails and rubbed them off on his chest. But of course, if you're going to decline my incredibly generous offer, I have no choice but to destroy you. You said, pointing your finger at him, have a colossal ego. I'm gonna demolish it. You snatched first place right out from under him on Moo Moo Meadows, but he pulled ahead of you on Mushroom Gorge. Neither of you claimed first place on Mushroom Gorge, though. The two of you stared blankly at the CPU, Mario, that had won after you both knocked each other out with shells. That's pretty embarrassing for the two of us, Don, you said. You gave the little racer the biggest stink eye you could manage. I'm not the one that came in third place after an NPC, Donnie said. You grabbed a pillow and whacked him across the chest with it. What? I'm only saying factual statements, Donnie said. He made a grab for the pillow, but you snatched it back. Here's a factual statement. I'm gonna kick your ass, you said, enunciating each word. Cue up the next game, and we'll see, Donnie said. He wiggled his shell against the pillows and leaned back in a show of casual nonchalance. You knew he was bluffing by the way his hands were tense on the controller. It didn't matter. You were going to win anyways. You clicked to the next race, Toad's Factory, and rolled your shoulders back in preparation. Giving up your favorite hoodie for half a month? That's fine, whatever, but this was a matter of pride. By fucking golly, you were going to make Donnie lose. Donnie accidentally ran into a stomper right off the bat, sparring him to move from the pillows and sit up. You ignored his quiet murmuring while you focused on hitting the shortcuts you remembered from childhood. Mario Kart really was a game of memorization. Low jumps were faster than high jumps, but only made it to the end in certain areas. Certain speed boosters switched position after certain laps. Different obstacles were in play on different laps. That type of stuff. Every last bit of your concentration to win the last round against Donnie. You dropped your controller like a mic after your driver crossed the finish line, giving a beaming smile to a glowering Donnie. How's them apples? You said. You did a little dance to the podium music as you watched Yoshi do the same on the podium. It doesn't take the best to win the Mushroom Cup, just, being better. I admit you do have some skills, Donnie said. He opened up your laptop again to start the cup generator. But it will be enough for drumroll insertion here, he said. You rolled your eyes, but obliged him again. The flower cup. Gosh, do you have this generator set on the easy ones? You asked. I can have the generator choose another one if you want, he said. Like you, he was taking the break as an opportunity to finish his slice. It was like the two of you were having a picnic on your bed. You wondered if you would be down for a real one when the weather started to get better. Is that a casual bestie activity? You'd have to ask May. That sounds like a trap, you said. I am so gonna go with no. Suit yourself, Donnie shrugged. Just put it out there that you're allowed to surrender at any time. You shook your head at him and started the cup. The second cup was very similar results to the first. You won a race, Donnie won a race. Frickin' mechanics landed you both below 5th place, leading to the Wario gold mines being the deciding factor. You took off with a rocket start, as per usual, and was surprised to see that Donnie wasn't following behind you. You peeked over at his screen to see him going backwards? What are you doing there, bud? You asked. Donnie smirked at the screen as he threw his racer off the track, but said nothing. Have you decided to throw the race? There's less dramatic ways of doing that. You watched as his racer appeared behind the start line. He continued going backwards through the track just for a little bit before turning around and crossing the start line. The Lukutu appeared on his side of the screen, showing that he had completed the first round. What the hell? You did your best to finish out the first round while watching Donnie repeat the maneuver over twice more. You just barely started your second round when you saw "Finish" pop up on Donnie's half of the screen. You didn't even get to finish the race before it timed out after Donnie completed it. How was that fair? You yelled at the screen. Oh, it wasn't, he said. Donnie sipped at a fancy-looking drink that appeared out of nowhere, looking smug. But I did win, so... I am going to text your brothers and tell them of your crimes, you threatened. That move has to be illegal. Ha! Hey, you're the one who's been using shortcuts this entire time. I don't see how this one is any different, Donnie said. He took an obnoxiously loud sip out of his cup. You glared at him. For the sake of good sportsmanship, I am letting this slide once, you said after a few deep breaths. Donnie gave you a sickeningly sweet smile. Once, Vomatello, you said, pinching the top of your nose. Just boot up the generator for the next cup. Donnie listened to you, typing on your laptop with one hand while he held his drink with the other. Third and final cup is... Donnie started. You obliged with a drumroll for the last time. The special cup. Oh, fuck me. I hate Rainbow Road, you grumbled. Are you being homophobic? In front of my own eyes? Donnie teased. No, but I could be persuaded to commit a crime of hate, you threatened. Donnie barked out a laugh. Losing has made you testy, sweetums, he crooned. Whatever, you murmured. You had to win the first 3 races. There was no other way for you to beat Donnie in this cup. You managed to snag first on Dry Ruins, and just barely managed it on Moonview Highway. The cars, man! Always the cars! You knew you were getting nervous, but if you could tell anything by the way Donnie's eye was twitching, he was as well. Or he was getting close to losing it. It was a narrow line to walk with him. It appeared that you had reached the end of your luck, though, when it came to Bowser's Castle. I'm gonna need you to not follow me through all my shortcuts, you said through gritted teeth. Excuse me? You are not the only one with Mario Kart expertise here, he said, affronted. You're the only one getting bananaed, though, you said, crackling while you saw his racer spin out in the split screen. Oh dear, if only I had a shell, Donnie said. Wait, no, you screeched. You watched helplessly as the shell knocked into your character, allowing Donnie to just pull in front of you and snag first. Once again, a CPU pulled in front of you, landing you in the meager 3rd place. Ugh, that's so not cool, Donatello, you half yelled. I disagree. I've been statistically proven to have at least a 73% coolness level at all times, Donnie said. He put on a show of stretching his arms out. You glowered at the display. You're 100% a pain in my ass, you said. You poked him in the side, forcing him to bring his arms back down and cringe away from you. Last race for all the biscuits. Be prepared for your imminent destruction. Likewise, sweetum, Donnie said. You thought the fact you felt actual sweat coming off of your body for the race. You really hated Rainbow Road. In a game of memorization, there was something about this race that refused to click for you. You weren't a loser, though. Not when it came to beating Donnie. You started the race, and you're doing better than normal, keeping a consistent 3rd place at the start. Donnie, because he's evil, stays solidly in 1st and starts gloating. Wow, you're doing better than expected, he said. He dropped a banana on the course, which you just barely missed. Too bad it's all for nothing. You remain silent, giving your utmost concentration to the game. I already have a few outfits planned for your hoodie. What do you think would go best? Blue jeans or joggers, he said, smiling. You really wanted to kick him, but you would not have any accusations of cheating. You just barely pulled ahead of the CPU in the final lap of the race. Fuck that, Waluigi, racer. You were honestly just thankful that you didn't fall off the course as much as usual. Oops, left a little present for you, Donnie said, laughing. He left a fake item box on the track, which you missed by the skin of your teeth. Damn, that's crazy. Hope you don't mind this blue shell, you said. What? No! Donnie exclaimed, watching helplessly as his racer spun out. Blue shells shouldn't even count. In the name of good sportsmanship, yes, they fucking do, you yelled. The blue shell bought you just enough time to pull ahead of Donnie. You were in the clear. There was no way for Donnie to win. He tried to kick you over before you finished the race, but he was too late. Yes! You yelled as your racer crossed the finish line. You jumped off the bed, doing a full victory dance. You shimmied along the podium music, loving the defeated look on Donnie's face. Get shit on, Donatello. Yeah, go ahead and celebrate, he said. He dramatically waved you off, turning his head to the side. This is the first of many battles. You have yet to win the war. You put your elbows on Donnie's knees, crowding into his space. Would you like Galaxy or Ombre nails more? Ombre. Guess we're doing Galaxy, you said, smiling with your tongue between your teeth. Donnie pushed you away with a palm on your forehead. Sarcastic laughter. Remind me to never lose to you again. You allowed the motion of Donnie pushing you back, moving to pursue your immediately meager collection of Wii games. Okay, after that friendship ruiner, do you want to start a new save file of Super Mario Bros. With me? You offered. I'll even let you be Mario. Donnie squinted his eyes at you. New proposition. We go down to your campus marketplace, obtain snacks, and then start a new save file. Works with me, you shrugged. Awesome, Donnie said. He pulled off his hoodie and activated his image transducer along with his jetpack. Last one there has to pay. Wait, you said, following him out to your window. You watched as he did a barrel roll in the air, flipping you off the entire time. You shrugged on a coat and grabbed your keys as you ran through the door laughing. What a dick. End of chapter 9. Thank you for listening, and I will have a link in the description to the original story. I would like to say thank you to But How About No for letting me do this. Have a good day.